Once again, welcome back students at your English tutorial class. Hope you all are safe and sound at your home. Today in this video, we are going to read the first chapter of Unit 3 of your English textbook, which is Little by Little. But before we get into the poem, answer me a few questions. Which season is this going on, students? Summer, right? Can you name some fruits we have during summer? These are the fruits we get in summer. Mango, lychee, watermelon, guava, grapes, etc. etc. Have you ever tried to plant the seed of any of these fruits? I'm sure you have. What happens once you plant a seed? You have already read about it in your EVS book, right? Have you noticed how a small, beautiful sapling comes out of the soil? Isn't it pretty? So today, we will read a beautiful story of the life of an acorn. We will learn how the acorn grows up into a big, giant oak tree from a tiny little seed. So now, take your book out and open the poem at page number 23. Let us read the poem. Little by little. Little by little, an acorn said, as it slowly sank in its mossy bed. I'm improving every day, hidden deep in the earth away. Little by little, each day it grew. Little by little, it sipped the dew. Downward it sent out a thread-like root. Up in the air sprang a tiny shoot. Day by day and year by year, little by little, the leaves appear, and the slender branches spread far and wide, till the mighty oak is the forest's pride. Now make sure that you read the poem as many times as possible at your home. Not only that, learn the tough words in the poem and practice the spellings in your copy so that you do not make any mistake. The poem has quite a few new words which we will discuss now stanza wise. So, what does the first line of the poem say? Little by little, an acorn said. What is an acorn exactly, students? Have you seen an acorn? So, let us see how an acorn looks. So, this is how an acorn looks. And what is an acorn? An acorn is the fruit of an oak tree. Now, you imagine that this acorn is talking. It is telling us the story of his life, how he grew up and became a giant like oak tree. Now read the second line of the poem. As it slowly sank in its mossy bed. Now here in this sentence, there are two words which might be a bit tougher for you than the other ones. The first one is sank and the second one is mossy. Sank means the past form of sink. It means going down below the surface of something. Okay, look at the picture here. You can see a car going below the surface of the water. So we can say that the car is sinking into the water. Okay, now mossy. Any mossy object means something which is covered with moss. Look at the picture here. You will have a clearer conception of moss. Moss is nothing but a small flowerless green plant. It can be slippery if you step on it. So the sentence reads, a mossy stone is dangerous to climb. Now that you have understood the meaning of sank and mossy, now read both the lines, the first and the second one together. Little by little, an acorn said, as it slowly sank in its mossy bed. You tell me, where do we sleep at night? On our bed, right? Just like us, the acorn too is lying on its mossy bed. Now, can you tell me what its mossy bed is? Can't guess, now? Then look at this picture. Now you can understand that the mossy bed of the acorn is nothing but the earth or the soil of the earth. The soil is covered with moss which is the bed of the acorn, on which the acorn is lying. It is not only lying but also going deeper into the ground. It is sinking slowly into the ground. I hope you have understood till now. Then let us read the next lines. I am improving every day, hidden deep in the earth away. So what is the acorn saying? The acorn is saying that it is growing every day. As it is hidden deep inside the soil, we cannot see it, but that does not mean that it has stopped growing. It is developing in its size. Maybe slowly, but gradually it is developing. And when the time will come, it will come out of the soil. I'm sure it is clear to you till here. Okay. Now let us look at the vocab part of these two lines. Here in these two lines you can find two new words, improving and hidden. Improving means to become better or to make better than what it was already before. A sentence is also written as an example. The sight of the night sky is improving, which means the sight is getting clearer. And hidden means something kept out of sight. If you are hiding something from someone, it means you are trying to keep the thing out of sight of someone purposefully, means intentionally. Read the example here. My brother kept his school diary hidden from our parents. Now you understood what is the meaning of hidden and improving? Here, let me tell you one thing. These examples are given solely for you to understand. This does not mean that you have to write these sentences only. Practice the spellings and try to make sentences with these words on your own. Okay, let us read the last two lines of the first stanza. Little by little, each day it grew. Little by little, it seeped the dew. Now students, you tell me, what do we need to grow? What are those things that we need to grow up? Is it games? No. Is it toys? No. Is it books? Definitely no, right? So, what do we need? A very simple thing. We need food. We need water. Without food and water, our body won't grow, right? We will become weak and feeble. Similarly, the oak seed, that is the acorn, needs food too. And where does it get the food from? The soil. The soil provides its food through its roots. And what about the water? It also gets the water. But how? Again by the soil. The water that is stored in the form of dew on ground is absorbed by the soil, and the acorn sips that water for its growth. The roots of the seed is absorbing that water and growing up slowly. So now you understood, students, how the acorn is growing? Let us now learn the two new words from the lines. Sipped. Sipped means drinking something especially tea, coffee, hot milk, etc. by taking small mouthfuls. Okay. You don't drink tea or coffee the way you drink water. Means drinking something slowly with small mouthfuls is called sipping. Okay. And what is dew? Dew is the tiny drops of water that forms on grass or that forms on the ground. Here are the examples. You can read this. Okay. With this, our first stanza of the poem is over. Hope you are not having any difficulty to understand this. We will continue the poem in the next learning session. Till then, stay at home and stay safe. Thank you.